Imagine waking up tomorrow morning. You walk to the local grocery store to buy a loaf of bread. You reach for a $5 bill in your pocket, but the shopkeeper shakes his head. He does not want your money, he wants your watch or your shoes. Suddenly, the green paper in your wallet is just paper. You cannot buy food, it cannot pay rent, it cannot put gas in your car. What happened? The world's most powerful system just broke. When a currency fails, society moves fast. At first, prices double every hour. By noon, a cup of coffee costs a suitcase full of cash. By evening, people stop using money entirely. Store shelves go empty. Truck drivers stop delivering food because their paychecks are worthless. The lights flick off because the power company cannot buy fuel. This is called hyperinflation. It is the sound of a civilization grinding to a halt. But this is only the surface. To understand why the world would collapse, we have to look at the invisible machine that keeps the dollar alive. Every system needs fuel. For the US dollar, the fuel isn't gold, it isn't silver. The fuel is trust. In the old days, money was a receipt for gold stored in a vault. Today, the dollar is fiat money. Fiat. That is a fancy word for because I said so. The input of this system is the global belief that the United States government will stay in power and pay its debts. As long as people believe the system works, it works. Is your money real, or is it just a shared pinky promise? The process of the dollar system is circulation. Money is like blood. It has to move to keep the body alive. When you buy a laptop, your dollars move to the store, then to the factory, then to the workers. The US Central Bank, the Federal Reserve, acts as the heart. It pumps money into the economy by lending it to banks. It sucks money out by raising interest rates. Most of the dollars in existence are not even physical paper, they're just glowing numbers on a computer screen. The output of this system isn't just buying things, it is global stability. Here's the insight most people miss. The dollar is the world's reserve currency. Most countries don't just use their own money for big deals. If Brazil wants to buy oil from Saudi Arabia, they usually pay in US dollars. This gives the dollar a superpower. Because everyone needs it, the US can print more of it than anyone else without the system breaking. It is the glue that holds global trade together. The dollar isn't just American money, it is the operating system for the entire planet. But every system has a single point of failure. For the dollar, that point is debt. The system only works if the US can pay back the money it borrows. If the debt grows too large, or if other countries decide they do not want to use the dollar for oil anymore, the trust fuel runs out. If the world stops believing in the dollar, they will try to get rid of it all at once. Millions of dollars would flood back into the US from overseas. When there is too much of something, it becomes cheap. When there is too much money, it becomes worthless. Here's the twist. The system is designed to lose value on purpose. If money gained value over time, you would never spend it. You would hide it under your mattress. The blood would stop moving. The system is built to have a small amount of inflation, usually 2% a year. The government wants your dollar to be worth slightly less tomorrow so that you're forced to use it today. The dollar is a tool that only works if it is constantly disappearing. We think of money as wealth, but it isn't. Money is just a way to measure how much we owe each other. It is a social contract written in ink. If the dollar lost all value, we would not just lose our savings, we would lose the story that allows billions of strangers to work together peacefully. Wealth is found in the things we build, in the food we grow, but money is the ghost that makes it all move. The system does not run on paper, it runs on the promise that tomorrow will look exactly like today.